Welcome to Positively Muskegon. Andy O'Reilly, along with Ronald Jenkins, who is the head coach and CEO of the West Michigan Lakehawks. Professional basketball right here in Muskegon that, well, a few people know about, but we want a few more to know about it, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Tell me about the Lakehawks.
Well, we're into our third season.
Third?
We're in that third season, and we're actually playing really good right now, but our major focus is actually helping to make a difference in our community.
Right.
So it's not just about basketball, and I really want people to understand that it's about our young men coming in, mentoring and helping to educate our young people in our community. So, but with that, we're definitely being very successful on the court and doing some marvelous things throughout, I would say, throughout the country right now. So
I first met you guys last year down at City Hall. You guys were being recognized for your season. You were being recognized for the work that you do out in the community and all that kind of stuff. Up till then, I had never even heard of Lakehawks basketball. Where's the disconnect? Where are people? Oh, gotta watch our ball there. Where are people not? Are they not hearing about you? How is it?
Well, we're trying to utilize our media sources.
Yep.
We're trying to use all the social media networks. Unfortunately, we're not like a lot of the other organizations right now that has money coming from every which way.
Yeah, it's tight.
So we have to do the best we can do. And like I said, it's not about money to me right now. It's really about doing the right things. And so we're trying to get the support and the help from the community to help us market what we have, because it's not about just West Michigan Lakehawks. It's about Muskegon County.
Sure.
It's what we're representing, our very own city. We could have went any other place. Our hometown was originally in Grand Rapids.
Yep.
But because this is where I'm born, this is where I'm raised, we wanted to keep it here. We wanted to keep it homegrown. I've had opportunity over the years to see so many things that went wrong with other things that came in and left.
I know the feeling.
Right.
I've been in the middle of all of it too.
So I knew then that we can make a difference.
Yep.
And I think that I said to myself and I said to my partners, it's all about us just standing still.
Yep.
We're not going anywhere.
Yep. So
we did the best thing. We started, like you said, we went to the city, we went to the county, and we wanted to receive their blessings first. We didn't want to come in and just push something down their throat. We wanted them to see that we were here to support even what they were already trying to do. We didn't want to reinvent the wheel. So even all the other nonprofit organizations, we're trying to stay with them anyway, to continue to build what's already started.
And it's a tell me about the team. I mean, where did you end up last year in the season? It was a pretty good finish.
Yeah, we finished ranked 14th in the nation.
Okay.
Last year, as you know, well, I don't know if you knew, last year we were chosen by the ABA to represent on ESPN.
Really?
Yeah. So we actually played one of our games down in Denver, Colorado, and it was outstanding.
Yeah.
A great experience for our people and for our city to be recognized in such a way. And right now we are in season number 5. Today's ranking will come out, but last week's ranking we came out and we were back at number 14 again.
Yep.
So we went 23 to 17, back to 14.
Hold that up. What's that there? Take a look at that. What do you got there?
That's our. We actually hosted the North Central Division Finals last year.
Okay.
And we actually were the champions of our North Central Division. And so, again, this is what
now you got a little bling.
Yes.
Look at that.
Outstanding, man. We're truly blessed behind it.
Sure.
It's opportunities for our young boys and girls can see that they can still do it. They can live out their dreams.
Absolutely.
And that's what it's about.
I couldn't agree
more.
more.
And so with us being, like you said, ranking so high up throughout the ABA, there's over 100 teams in the ABA.
Yep.
And for us to be there, I think that's, that speaks volumes of what our young men are putting in every single day on the court and in our community.
Talk about the young men. Now let's get to know some of these players here. Are these local guys that excelled in high school basketball? Are they coming in from other cities? How's the team built?
Yes. Well, of course, we want to make sure that we have our own city representation.
Sure.
So we keep maybe about 5 or 6 of those from the Muskegon area, surrounding area, I would say. So that is important. We've had Anthony Crump, Dave Fox, Paul Burbidge, Donatus Johnson. We've had Jakari Churchwell, and you go down the line with some of the Matt Parrish. Even this season we have Terry Walker. We have this season. So we mix it up every year with our talent and give these guys. Even like for instance, like one of our players, Jakari Churchwell, he was with us in that first season. he really opened the doors to what we've had here.
Yep.
Because he started getting calls, I would say mid through the season, to go overseas.
Really?
Yeah, and it just opened my eyes up to really what this thing was really worth.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he didn't take on the opportunities, but at least he can say, and West Michigan Lakehawks can say that it's there.
Yep.
And from that point forward, we've had 13 of our players so far that have left under the West Michigan Lakehawks and going overseas and playing basketball somewhere.
So that's a big deal.
That is huge.
It's a great developmental league.
Right. We've only been here 3 years.
Yeah.
And, well, this is our third season.
Yep.
And you got 13 players that are overseas someplace. That speaks volumes because there's not very many other teams that are doing it the way that we're doing it. So we're trying to make sure we keep that type of communication. And it goes back to what you said about our young men.
Yep.
Why do we do, or why are they doing what they're doing? Because they understand the sacrifice.
Yep.
You know, we don't hide anything from our players. They understand the sacrifice that we have into this. And so they're saying, Coach, if we can have film, we can have our stats, and you can guarantee us that we're going to be playing games, we'll come.
Yep.
Because it's bigger than that.
Yep.
And so all of our young men, I can't name very many of them that's not still yes sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am, no sir. I can't remember.
I got to tell you, that was one of the things I was most impressed with down at City Hall was the politeness, the manners, the perfect gentleman.
Right.
All these guys that I met were just upstanding, good kids.
Yes.
And
yes.
I was blown away.
Yeah, and this is how they've been like that from day one. And
yep.
you know, for me coaching at the college level, I had an opportunity. I knew what to do and how to recruit players. And so now talking to different agents and talking to the players, we talk to them and they have interviews sometime right on the phone.
Yep.
And we tell them what our objectives are and the purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And once we tell them it's about building our city and helping our young people, our young kids, guess what? These guys jump right on board.
All in. They
jump right on board because most of them, majority of them say they remember what it was to them. And Andy, one of the things I say right now, and this is, whoa, it blew me out of the water. When we went to start going to the schools and reading and doing some of the community things, like with the radio station,
sure.
103.7 and
Paul.
V100 and
yep.
things like that, when we started doing those things, wow. These young men, some of them got in tears. And they said, Coach, if we had this back in my hometown, do you know what we can do back there?
Oh, yeah.
You know, do you know how many lives would be saved
yep.
if we had something like this?
Yep.
So that right there, regardless of what anybody else say, that inspires me to keep going.
Yeah.
You know, because it goes home, it goes to heart to really what our purpose is. And so when I hear that these players are more involved even after those,
you're doing the right thing.
It keeps going. So
talk about the schedule. Where do you guys play?
Right now we're utilizing 2 of our local high schools.
Okay.
Which is Muskegon High School
yep.
and Reese Puffer High School.
Okay.
And we really thank both entities, both environments, for allowing us to come in and to use their facilities. Because they're both pro-life facilities.
Right.
Great floor. The length of the floor is perfect. And I'll tell you what, it's the exact spacing in the room that is needed for when we get ready to bring ESPN back in again.
You're gonna do it again.
I am pursuing it.
Very cool.
I am pursuing it. And one thing about it, when I put my mind to something,
it happens.
It happens. So I am pursuing it. But yes, these our facilities are great. I mean, we're thankful to the college, through the YMCA, now the Lakeshore Family Fitness.
Yep, downtown.
You know, our guys are going in. They work out. So you know, there are a lot of people around. You know, it's not, like I say, it's not the money, but a lot of time it's what you trade. It's about bartering. It's about just making things happen.
Sure.
So, you know, it's all these people, all these entities that's helping the Lakehawks be successful. So it's nothing that I'm doing by myself. It's nothing that anybody, it's about the community coming in. The city, the county, it's everybody really.
It's a good deal.
It is.
Let's talk about ticket prices. You keep them down to where a family can afford to
Yes,
get in.
sir.
All right, go ahead.
Absolutely. Our ticket prices are $8 a person.
Okay.
Lowest in the ABA. And
yeah.
again, I'm glad that I'm able to adjust and do the things that I want to do for our hometown.
Yep.
But our tickets are $8, and for a family of 4, that's $25, and then every ticket after that will be $5.
Very cool.
So, you know, again, we really want it to be a family environment and family friendly, and let them come out and have some entertainment.
That's a great thing.
I understand we may not be the first choice, you know, but and we might not be the second choice. But if we're in the top 3 choices,
You know
of
what,
what
though?
you're going to do that night.
I got to tell you, it's so young. The team's only 3 years old.
Yes.
You know, and what I like about your attitude here is that you know it's going to take some time to grow.
Absolutely.
You know it's going to grow to be something bigger. So many people today are worried about that grab that buck quick and get it first and hang on to it. But no, to me, you've got the right approach. Take a little time, develop this thing, show the value, show the community, and put more in than you're taking out. I think that's a winning
Absolutely.
way.
And you said it right. You know, we understand anything that you see, you look 3 to 5 years before you start seeing anything. And I can tell you right now, at that 3rd year mark, we're actually really seeing progress. We're seeing more people knowing and hearing about us, and we see more children being more involved. And that is the key. You know, 5 years, 2 more years from now, we'll definitely see growth.
Good.
Like I said, we're not going anywhere. So as long as we remain healthy and keep getting up, waking up for another day, guess what? We're blessed.
You are. Ronald Jenkins, it's the West Michigan Lakehawks. We'll put all the details on tickets, schedule, website, all of that right here on Positively Muskegon. Keep up the good work, Ronald. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I really appreciate you.
All right, man. Go see some basketball.